Hello everyone. We're doing something new today. Bake with me. Hi, my name's Tracy. I am going to make, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to make a quick batch of chocolate chip cookies. These are my husband's favorite. I do enjoy baking. I don't enjoy standing in the kitchen for a long time, hours. I don't enjoy that, but I do love to bake. Cooking, not so much. Anyways, in this container, we're doing our dry ingredients, which is 2 1/4 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. I did wash my hands before I started. Trying to make this short and sweet. So just give that a little mix. My oven's preheated to 350. So there's that. And then wet ingredients, I'm going to do, let me see, let me put my sugars in here first. Maybe, maybe not. So, I'm going to do, this is the only thing that's a little different from the recipe that's on the back of the Nestle chocolate chips. I do a cup of packed brown sugar and not quite a whole cup of white sugar. There's just a little bit left. It's probably why I'm not a very good baker, because I don't like to measure. I'm one of them cooks that just throws it in. And that's why my food always tastes different. Sorry, my sugar, this is Race's sugar for the his coffee. So as you can see, I'm not doing about 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. So I got my sugars in there, 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. Uh-oh. Sorry. Juju just knocked you over. Goodness, you all right? Sorry about that, guys. I think Juju got his tail. You all right, sir? Are you all right? Make sure it's still recording. Okay, so we were at, we got 2 eggs, cup of packed brown sugar, 3/4 cup white sugar, and for cookies, I like butter flavored Crisco. I know it's not good for you. I usually buy the Crisco sticks, and when I was looking, it was less expensive to buy, and you got twice as much if you bought it in that big container. The sticks are convenient because you know you need 1 stick. So it's basically 1 cup of the Crisco flavored butter, Crisco butter flavored. That's a mouthful. Okay, so we got that. So we got that in there. I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla. I usually don't add it till after I mix it all up, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways. And I'm going to do a tablespoon. Oops. Actually, Michaela, I think she said she does twice the amount, and she does 2 tablespoons of vanilla to give extra flavor. I don't think you can go wrong with that either. So, okay, so we're going to mix the wet ingredients first in my KitchenAid mixer. get that started. If you don't have a KitchenAid, I highly recommend it. James got this for me when the boys were just little. And I always have a cute story, or I have a cute story with this. But James had took the boys shopping at Walmart to pick me out a Christmas gift. And when they got home, Riley pulled me aside. He was probably only, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, not very old at all. He pulled me aside. I'm adding my flour mixture now, and he said, "Mom, we got you a mixel." I was like, "What?" "We got you a mixel." So now I always call, instead of a mixer, I call it a mixel, because he had a little bit of a, he was just little. He was a toddler. So anyway, so I think that's cute, that this is my mixel. And I've had it. That would make it probably, see, Riley will be 28. So I've probably had this about 25 years, and it's still going strong. Anyways, that's a really cute story, and I'll never forget it. But he just was so excited about it. He knew I'd be excited about it. He had to tell me. So then I pretended like I didn't know. Way back when I used to clean houses, for Christmas, I used to get all my people, I probably had like 7 or 8 clients at the time. I used to make them pumpkin rolls. I was pretty well known for pumpkin rolls. So James buying me this mixer, because I would make a ton of them. And James buying me this mixer was like a lifesaver. So I really needed this mixel. I needed the mixel. All right, I just added 1 bag of semi-sweets. I think it's a 12-ounce bag, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even say why I oughta. It's either 2 cups or that bag. Okay, those are good and mixed. My oven's on 350. Put all this here. Move this out of the way. It's my egg stuff. Okay, I clean as I go, and that way I'm not overwhelmed. I think I'm going to do this. Get a bowl. The last few times I've made cookies, like around Christmas time, these are just white chocolate chips. I scoop out all the cookies and put them on the on the pan, and then I'll roll them in chocolate chips. But today I'm going to do white chocolate chips, just to be different. Okay, and I have the Pampered Chef 1 tablespoon scoop and the Pampered Chef cookie sheet pan. I used to sell Pampered Chef too. I think I've sold it all, I think. So I'll do all my scoops. And then I'll take each scoop and roll it in the chocolate chips. Or white chocolate chips, actually. Another short story. When I was little, my sister and I, Kelly's my sister. I have a sister and a brother. My sister's the baby. My brother's the oldest, and I'm the icky middle child. People pleaser. My brother was the troublemaker. And my sister was the baby, and she was just a brat. And she'd tell you she's a brat. Got away with everything. But my sister was really smart. She did really well in school. Now, of course, if I was taking these to a bake sale or something, I'm changing the subject, I wouldn't be touching them with my hands. I would have gloves or something on, but these are just for me and the boys, so that's why I'm doing it like that. But I got chocolate chips in here, white chocolate chips, and then I just roll them in there, put them back down. I guess it would be extra calories. Like we need that. But anyways, when my sister and I, when we were little, we had a video camera. And by golly, we used that every chance we got. We would make home videos. And we would always do like cooking channels. Because even as a little kid, I used to watch this little Italian guy. It was probably like on PBS or something. I think his name was like Pasquale or something like that. I don't know if you remember him or not, but he always made a little salad at the end. I think he was an Italian cook. But I used to watch him, and I just really liked him. And we didn't have a whole lot of choice of different cook shows back then. So, but my sister, she would record me, and I would cook. And by golly, I did it just like, I remember saying, let your eggs get to room temperature. And I would say all the silly things that I don't even know if that's right, but I sounded professional. Anyways, my sister and I, we always had a good time. We spent, she was like my daughter, honestly. I was older. I'm about almost 6 years older than my sister. And my mom worked second shift. My mom was a factory worker and worked really hard. She passed in 2014, but she worked really hard, and she wasn't there for us a lot. Gosh, now I'm emotional. I'm sorry. So my dad was there for us, and he raised us, and my mom just worked. That's just what she did. She worked. So she worked second shift, and she couldn't. So I would just take care of Kelly. I'd get her up for school. I'd fix her hair. I was just like her mom, Her dad was like her mom, I guess. But my mom was a very dedicated worker. She never called off work. Sorry. No, I'm getting nervous. She dropped out of high school in the 10th grade, but she never missed a day of school until then. Anyways, so, I'm sorry, guys. Whew. I didn't expect that to go that way, but anyways, I'm not going to be sad. But my dad is still alive and well. He was a Vietnam veteran, and he's the best dad. So, anyways, with me and my sister, we would just have so much fun together, and we would just look out for each other, and we still do. We just both work a lot, so we don't get to see each other that much. But we text a lot, and occasionally talk on the phone. She has a son and a stepdaughter and a grandbaby that she's crazy about. Just love her. She'd do anything for me and I'd do anything for her. And we're not the type that we have to be up each other's butt all the time. You know, when we need something, we're there. So, anyways, I didn't set my timer. I'm off guard. So I always do 7 minutes. Well, it's a little different with this stove. Usually when I bake cookies, I do it with two racks. And I'll do 7 minutes on the top rack, and then I rotate it, and then 7 minutes on the bottom rack. But I just did the small oven here, which is really nice. So I really need to do it 14 minutes. But I'll do it 7 minutes, and then I'll check them, and then I'll probably end up doing another between 6 and 7 minutes. So, okay. So I'm going to load my dishes. I don't know that I'm going to stay on here the whole time. I didn't plan on crying. Just get emotional occasionally, I guess. So I'm probably just going to make one batch today. And then I'd like to go down and exercise, so I might film that too, because I didn't do that the other day. And I really need to exercise. So I might go do that. But this might be enough cookies because James is not here today. So this would be just for the boys and I. And I really wanted cookies. And I was going to stop and buy some. But I thought, why am I going to do that when I can just make them myself? I already have this stuff. So it's just silly to spend money you don't need to spend money on, you know. Everything's so expensive now. So, anyways. So I'll bake these cookies for about, like I said, 13 to 14 minutes. The nice thing about the Pampered Chef stone is if you burn the cookie, you burn the top and the bottom. The stoneware cooks evenly. So I usually look when they're almost done, I'll take them out and I'll let them set on the stone for about 5 minutes to continue cooking. And that will help firm them up a little bit. But I prefer a soft cookie, not a crunchy cookie. James loves a crunchy cookie. I like them soft. So if he was here, I would do a batch of bake them a little bit, like a minute or two longer. And then, so he would have a batch, you know, when I say a batch, I mean like 12. I guess 12 is a batch, right? I know a batch would be probably 24. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry I cried. Didn't mean to do that. If you have any questions, thank you again for all my followers. I say followers, I need to say subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day. Please subscribe. It's a free. Christina Randall says, it's a free way to help your girl out. I appreciate you. I don't really have I think they call it a niche just yet. I'm just kind of hitting around, just recording stuff to get some content. So I'm just working on that. And I would really like you to subscribe. Have a great day. Do something for yourself. Drink some water. Have a coffee for me because that's my favorite. But anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so the cookies have been setting for about maybe 15 minutes. I let them set there to firm up a little bit. Riley already ate one. And then I'm just going to put them on this cookie stand. Okay. I will try one after I exercise, but Riley said they were pretty good. See how the white chips stick on the top? I rolled them in the dough. And these will probably be gone by tomorrow. Okay, I'll show you up close and then we're done. Voila! Chocolate chip cookies with white chips on the top. Thanks and have a great day. See you soon. God bless.